right, good morning, everyone. Zamboni's just getting off the ice. Coach is throwing some pucks out. Getting ready to start a controlled scrimmage between Edina Squirt B2 Whites and Wayzata. So it should be a friendly scrimmage. Kids should have some fun. Good to get out there. Skate around. We're over at the Plymouth Ice Center, playing over in Rink 1. So we got the good rink today. So the Wayzata boys lined up. And here comes your Edina Hornets. All right, there you go. Good morning. Couple fans in the stands. People just walking in. So the boys will get a couple minutes to warm up, and then we should get this one's going. Like Coach might be having them warm up doing some sprints. Get the legs moving. There we go. And they're off to the races. All right, you can tell which boys stayed up late last night. All right, and our first big hit of the night. Now that our legs are nice and warm, we're going to go into the pretzel drill. Warm up their hands. Get some shots on Jaden Barber in net tonight. And most likely for every game. Team's only carrying a single goalie. All right, we got the house sound on. Getting a good vibe going in the arena. Not sure if you noticed, but some of our boys are still wearing either a practice jersey or last year's jersey. A few of the jerseys we got were a bit too big, so I think they're going back for some tailoring. So ideally we'll get all those back before we start our first district play. It does make it a little bit more difficult to call out the player names when they're wearing a practice jersey. Or the wrong number. All right. Looks like we're gonna cut warm-up short and get the game started. All right. Get a hot lap in. Make sure the boys are nice and warmed up. I want to see a fast start here. First shift sets the tone. So we'll see who they send out first. All right, here we go. Edina away versus Wayzata. Coming to you from Pick. And the Hornets win the draw. Wayzata battles at the blue line, but just carries it over offside. Hornets up with it. Denied zone entry. Wayzata on the attack. Cuts to the inside. Has a lane. Hornets collapse. Deny the shot. Wayzata though, still in control. Tries to work it to the center of the ice. Picked off. Springs his man. We have a breakaway. Shot, score! And just like that, Hornets go up 1-0. Let's see that again. Bit behind the play here, but nice shots. Great finish. All right. We're looking for a fast start. There it is. Hornets up 1-0. Puck sent in deep. Held up along the boards, but now Wayzata gets it out. Wayzata gains the line. Long shot behind the net. Comes up to the points. Contested. Throwing towards the middle. And Hornets are going to chip it up and get the clear. Puck poked forward. Good battle there, but Wayzata able to get control. Good back check. Disrupts his own entry. Budish working to get that one out. Wayzata onsides. Top of the circle shot, just wide. Puck sent up but not out. It's held in by Wayzata. Looking to make a move. Good stick there though. Keeps him to the outside. Hornets pick it up. Hornets outlet pass connects. But they enter the zone offside. We'll get a whistle. Hornets win the draw. Chip it into the zone. Work it down low. Centering feed, doesn't connect. Long shot from outside, hits the glass, it's gonna rim all the way up and around. Works up to the point, he walks it in, throws it on net, shot. Just missed wide. Had a man sitting back door. Puck comes out to the middle. Wayzata though, gonna get it clear. Works into the neutral zone. Wayzata centers. He makes a move, slips through his man, shot, score. And Wayzata ties it up. So Wayzata with a nice move to get around the defender. Able to lift them on up and over the shoulder of the tender. We got a tie game. Wayzata wins the battle for possession. Chips it in deep. Hornets are there. Michael's number 9. Michael Nolte, number 9, for whoever's asking. Shot blocked, doesn't go through. Zabel back for it, chips it up. Still working for it. Davis on it. He's gonna send that one up and out. It's a foot race. Might go far enough for an icing though. And that's gonna get there, and we'll have a defensive zone draw. So a couple early goals in the first. Game tied 1-1. Hornets scoring on a breakaway. All right, puck work up the boards. At the blue line. Contested, stolen. He's got a clear path. He's taken down from behind. Oh, this could be a penalty shot. Taken down at the last moments. No penalty shot awarded. Hornets win the draw. Battle on the boards. Wayzata comes up with it. Good back check there by the Hornets. Wayzata's gonna get that one, chip it in. And Hornets are gonna get the clear. Icing waved. Stood up at the blue line, picked up by the Hornets. They gain the zone, but lose possession. Wayzata backhand their own goal. Gonna send that one high out of the zone. Great pass there off the boards. Hornets with numbers, centering feed, sent it across. What a great bit of teamwork. Beautiful goal there. This line has really got it going. Great feed, great read, great goal. And Hornets up 2-1. Puck sent in, no icing. Gets that to Michael. To Nolte. Nolte has a man. Nolte takes the shot. Rebound, controlled by Wayzata. Wayzata centers. Good stick there, knocks it out to the neutral zone. Nolte looking to play it to his defense. Pass doesn't connect. Wayzata picks it up. Centers, shot, save. Jaden gets a glove on that one and covers. I'll get rid of those. All right. Shot, save, rebound, doesn't go. Bryden carries it in. Spin move off the boards. Looking to find a trailer. Pass broken up. Horns on him. Wayzata gets to clear. Hornets send it back in. Icing waves off. Wayzata gets the breakout. Carries it across the line. Hornets clear, but Wayzata sends it right back in. Misplay. Good support to recover. Puck sent to boards. Pass intercepted by Wayzata. Player taken down. Hartog curls around with speed. Goes up the boards. Trying to hit the man in front. Pass doesn't connect. Wayzata on the counterattack. Puck rolls in on nets. Steered away. Wayzata forced to regroup. Long pass out of the zone. Hornets chip it in, but Wayzata sends it right back out. Pass shipped out of the zone through neutral zone. Tipped, no ice, not going to go far enough anyway. Wayzata sends it up the boards. Hornets collect. little bit of a neutral zone battle right now. Wayzata making a change. Oh, errant pass. Hornets pick it off. Taken down again. Shot wide. And that'll be a penalty. So, Wayzata to the bench. 0 minutes, tripping. So it was predetermined before the game that penalties would not result in any players being sent to the box. They just go to the bench. You have to get off the ice. Nolte wins the draw. Slaps it to the middle. Wayzata is there. Wayzata rims it around the boards. Hornets unable to hold. One-on-one with speed. Good back check. Shot, glove down and covered. Let's get rid of the clock. Puck's in, and just far enough for icing. Just over the line. Helmet's off, there we go. Hornets win the draw, send across ice. Wayzata's there to chip it back in. Centering feed goes through everyone. Comes up to the point. Puck in the slot. Chipped around by Horn. Horn working the outside. Gets undercut. And we'll have another penalty called. Puck went back to the point, held in. That puck comes out. Wayzata picks his pocket. He's got a clear path to the net. Goes in on the goal. Shoots. I think it's under the player. Yep, saved. Puck stayed with the player shooting. Picked up by the Hornets. Sent up through the neutral zone. And all the way down for icing. Wayzata controls off the draw, works it in low. Budish there to pick up. Budish pressured, knocked off the puck. Puck comes up to the blue line. Still working for it. Hornets. Outlet pass denied. Giles picks it up, and that'll do it for the end of the first period. So at the end of one, Hornets are up on Wayzata 2-1. Let's check out those replays, see what we got. So our first goal Beautiful breakaway. Oh no, this was the second goal. Pass off the boards, hits his man, looks over, finds his winger, who buries it. That was a great one. First goal, breakaway. Let's see this guy. Here we go. Oh, no, he was taken down. Hang on. Here is the first goal. And he roofs it. Nice. All right. Second period starting now. Hornets pick out the pass. Throw it on net. Doesn't go through. Big hit in the corner. We call that competitive contact at this level. There's no checking. Wayzata has open ice. They have numbers, 4-on-1. Shot, score. So Wayzata able to come down the ice with numbers, swings through the center, curls back, and finds the back of the net. And just like that, the game is tied 2-2. Hornets jumping off the draw. He's all alone. Shot on net, save. No rebound. So Davis jumps on that puck off the draw. Wayzata coming back the other way. They gain the line. Chip it to space, just out of reach. Centering feed denied. Pass thrown across the crease and picked up by the Hornets. Hornets outlet pass just a bit ahead. But Leo's still there. Oh, almost had it. Wayzata looking to gain the edge. Swings around. Centering feed. Hits a skate. We have numbers down the ice. Oh, the pass is just going to split them, and it's going to go down for an icing. We had two men behind the defense. Pass just split the difference. No one could get there in time. And that'll result in defensive zone faceoff. Hornets win the draw. Picked up by the winger. Chips it around the defense. Blocks the outlet pass. Nolte was there to support. Couldn't handle it. Wayzata on the attack. Puck held in right at the line. Sent back in. Budish on the retrieval. He looks up ice. He has space. He hits Nolte. Nolte tries to make a move. Can't get around his man. But Holland comes in. But unable to hold the zone. And unable to tag up is Nolte. So that'll be offside. And we'll get a draw. Face off one back. Hornets into the zone on sides. Good forecheck there, looking to force turnover. Player taking down, puck comes loose. Still battling. Wayzata though comes up with it, but unable to get the clear. Hornets hold it in, send it back in low. That puck's gonna come up out of the zone, gonna have a foot race. Wayzata has the speed, in on net. Have the goalie out of position, but they missed the net. Bratton works out the ice, but into Horn's skates all the way down. Icing's gonna be waved. Puck thrown in front. Shot on net, save. Wayzata back the other way. Wayzata making a change. Rolls that puck in on net, and Barb recovers. All right, Hornets are going to change up their line, and we'll take the draw. Hornets 2-on-1 if they hurry. Couldn't handle it, but regains possession. Hartung in on it. Puck comes back to him. Works it to the high slot. Puck knocked loose. Wayzata's up with it. Wayzata pressure in neutral zone. Able to gain the line. Held up. Wayzata picks up the goal line, looking for a wrap attempt, doesn't go. Outlet pass. Able to get the clear. Wayzata gets around his man. Shot off the mask, off the crossbar, and in. Wayzata takes the lead. So Wayzata able to get around the defense, puts it up and over the goalie. Wayzata players slashed and taken down, and they'll be called for slashing and tripping. So, double minor to the bench, 0 minutes. Hornets need to send one more out. Oh, hey, Hornets are playing man down. Puck up out of zone, but that's going to be carried back over for offside. So Hornets are playing man down. I guess they are doing penalties. Holland battling through, killing some time. Nolte supports, tries to send it across, doesn't go. Puck's gonna be rimmed up the boards, and it's gonna come out of the zone. Hornets need to regroup. Smartly send across, but Nolte, he's out at the line. Not able to slide across before they got carried back over. All right, And Hornets back at full strength. Pass intercepted at the red line. Wayzata cuts around one, slides to the middle. Unable to find his man. Puck sent back in on net, rebound. Knocked aside. Puck worked up around the boards. Bit of a pile up, a couple players fall down. Shot deflected. And Hornets gonna be able to work this one up and out. Has a man out in front, but he carries the pass over the line offside. Hornets tag up. Sends it in, but Wayzata sends it all the way back down. Picked up by Zabel. Rimmed around. Panetta on the carry. Pass doesn't connect. Wayzata turns back around the other side. Rolled in on net. And covered by Barber. Wayzata controls in the corner, looking for a centering pass. Thrown on net off the side of the cage. Picked up by Budish. Budish curls back. Loses the puck in front. Shot, score! Costly turnover there. Gonna put Wayzata up 4-2 on the Hornets. So Hornets find themselves in a bit of a hole here in the second. See if they can work themselves out. Wayzata has possession. Gets around one. Shot off the post. Jaden got a glove on it. Rings off the post and then he covers. Face off one back. Wayzata comes up with a shot in front. Save. Follow-up shot. Score. Wayzata able to put back the rebound. Off a great initial save by Barber. So right now Wayzata looks like they want it more. Putting the pressure on. And they add to their score. 5-2. Wayzata sends it in deep. Budish gets there first. Wayzata works up to the point. Long shot on net, just wide. That puck's gonna be held in. Rolled in towards the goal. Comes up the boards. Puck's still in the zone. So Hornets still unable to get it clear. Now we are able to get it out. Wayzata looking to regroup in neutral zone. Good pressure there. Horn with the turnover. Gets held up along the boards. Puck rolls in. Comes up to the point. But defense not able to hold. Icing waved. Budish works that up to the neutral zone. Where it's poked out. Both teams battling for possession out of the corner. Wayzata comes up with it. Defense pinches down. They gain the line, send it in. Hornets shift the space. And unable to get back in time. So that'll be offside. All right, minute 15 left to play in the second period. Hornets find themselves with a 3-goal deficit, down 5-3 against Wayzata. And Wayzata enters the zone. But that puck's knocked away. Held in. Wayzata still has possession. Works it up to the point. Long shot. Save. Rebound. Knocked away. Nolte hits his man. But Holland has the puck knocked away. Still working for it. Puck comes back to Nolte. Nolte. Shot. Blocked. Follow-up shot. Another block. Neither shot went through. Nolte takes some contact, jars the puck loose. But Wayzata picks it up, sends it in. 10 seconds left in the period. One last attempt. 7 seconds. It looks like that'll do it for the end of the second period. But unfortunately, no highlights for the second period. Hornets held off the board. Wayzata with 4 goals in that second frame to take the lead 5-2.
Hey. Good morning, man.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good. My hands are freezing.
I know. This rink is so cold this
I
morning.
was at Big yesterday.
Yeah.
Rink 3. Wear like heated jacket, gloves, like bring hand warmers. Oh my gosh. Rink 3 was a nightmare. Rink 1, I brought everything.
Yeah.
It was like I was like hot. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this is great.
I was in rink 1 this morning, and it was
Rink
fine.
1's pleasant, right?
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
normal.
Yeah.
Rink 3 was cool. Oh man, like holding metal. I'm like, why can't I feel like bigger? Not as bad as the backyard rink, but
Yeah,
it was,
yeah.
The backyard rink was special. Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah, it's fun.
Are
Yeah,
you missing anybody today?
I don't know. Some kids are wearing practice jerseys. Some kids
Yeah.
are wearing jerseys from last year.
Yeah.
And I think there's like 4 or 5 kids where their jerseys might have been too big, so they're getting
Yes.
tailored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I saw that.
Yeah. So I started using the live app. It's working pretty good.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. It's got the like a shake control, which is really helpful.
Yes.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm trying to work on like the cadence for replays and stuff.
Oh, good. I like the. That's a different scoreboard than I've seen before. And,
Oh, this guy? Yeah.
I kind of like that one.
Yeah. There's that one that's like hockey related.
No,
There's one for like, I think soccer where you can set it. You can like type in the text and instead of it saying like set or match or something, you can have it say period. But
Yeah.
it's kind of
Oh,
weird.
and yours looks a little bit different in some ways. What are these?
Replays. So like quick replay.
So
it
that's
does,
what this is, right?
That's the new replay, and then once you have a replay, you can hit one of those for like a quick one. I need to figure out how to get that clock off though, because I'm not doing the clock right now. Oh, all right, and we're gonna get a call. Looks like Zabel to the box. 2 minutes, roughing. Yeah, so we're not sending him to the actual penalty box, we're just sending him to the bench. And for a minute, I thought we weren't doing man down, but I guess we are now. I don't know. It's all fun.
That's what I saw in the first second.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Looks great. Good work, man.
Yeah, thanks. All right, just chatting with Tim Bradden. Came over to see how things were going. All right, Wayzata with it off the draw, shot wide. Puck into the corner, centering feed, no one home. Hornets able to get the clear. And Wayzata tags up. They walk it in. Shot, score! So catching Barber deep in his net, able to lift that one up and over the shoulder. Gonna add to their lead. So after a Hornets first period, Wayzata figuring something out, able to put up 5 unanswered. Wayzata wins it back. Steps around a man. 3-on-1. Good back check there by Hartung, or by Panetta. Puck rolled in on nets. Sent back up along the boards. Long shot blocked. And just offsides. Hartung forced to make a spin move, drew his man offsides. So we'll get a draw. Wayzata walks it in. Backhand shot, doesn't make it through. Clearing attempts, picked off. Puck comes out to the middle. Quick shot, save. A couple players collide into the corner. Centering feed, in front, shot, save, and covered. Hornets from the draw, battling for possession. Puck chipped up the boards. Controlled by Wayzata. That puck's gonna be held in on the line. Hornets looking for a clear. Puck now comes up out of the zone. And we're gonna get a delayed call? I don't know. Maybe it was a delayed offsides. Yeah, going there. Budish has his skates taken out from under him. maintains possession. Looking up ice. Puck thrown it on net. Save Barber. Puck work up the Horn. Horn works around one. Buck can't get around two. Wayzata works it back into their own zone. As a player taken down. Hornets send it back in. They tag up. Budish carries around his own net. Curls back. Puck chipped out to neutral zone. Hornets, though, momentum carries them over the line offside. Hornets looking to make something happen here. Hornets gain the zone. Centering feed. Picked off by Wayzata. Wayzata player stumbles. Shot on net. Save. No rebound. We got a whistle before that went in, so no goal. Wayzata controls off the draw, carries it in, cuts to the outside, gets taken down, and we'll have a call going against the Hornets. 2 minutes tripping. Shot off the draw was wide. Sent up to the blue line. Wayzata holds. Puck now comes out. Hornets knocked off the play. Wayzata gains the line. Curls back. Centers. Has a man there. Defense can't pick it up. Shot over the shoulder and score. So Wayzata adds to their lead. Hornets gain the zone with possession. Work it in. Shot blocked. Worked out to the point. Long shot. Tips. Puck held in. Wayzata now able to get the clear. And a little bit of contact there. Coach is going to let it go. Nope. We're going to get the call. 2 minutes roughing. A little too much body contact there. 5 minutes left in the game. Hornets with some ground to make up here. Down 5 goals. Looking for a quick shot to draw. Blocked. Wayzata gets it cleared. Looking to get the edge, but sealed off nicely by Sikora. Edina carries up and out. Gets around a man. Has the player draped all over him. He gets taken down. Shot high into the glass. And touched up by Wayzata. All right, so Wayzata, 2 minutes for hooking. Hornets taken down on a couple of breakaways from behind. Not able to get a good attempt off. In a normal game, those would most likely go down as a penalty shot, but not today. Hornets have it out to draw. Worked back. Backhand shot doesn't go through. Turnaround shot. Held in. Nolte, top the dots, long shot, glove down by a player. Looking to walk it in. Stuff attempt save. Wayzata works at the boards. They get it clear. Carrying it through. But Schmidt knocks it away. That puck's going to be sent out and back in offside. So under 3 minutes left to play in the game.
I just said yesterday morning.
Hornets win the back. Just going to chip it up to the neutral zone. And Wayzata is going to carry that in offside. So Hornets not looking to win, but looking to end the game on a positive note. See if we can get something going. Budish chips it around the boards to himself. Has a man cross ice. Horn has it. Horn shoots it in. Bradden's there. Puck comes up. Picked up by Wayzata. Wayzata going to be able to skate this one out. With speed through the neutral zone. Curls back. Good pressure there. Nowhere to go. Hornets up with it. Centering feed on net. Save. Puck is back up in front. Puck over skated. Up to Wayzata. Wayzata with speed. Gets around the defense. Walks it in. Shot. Far post score. Minute 30 left of play. Hornets denied zone entry. Wayzata on the attack the other way. Good back check there. Able to knock that puck away. Defense sends it around. Picked up by Zabel. Worked up to the points. And out of the zone. Icing's waved. Pineda gets there first. Pineda looking to send it across. Has the stick knocked out of his hands. Puck comes out of the zone. Hartung sends it back in, but offside. All right, final shift of the game. 24 seconds left. Wayzata has off the draw. Carries it in. Cuts to the inside. Checks up, throws on net. Just wide. A little bit of a collision at the net. Puck comes loose. Oh, we would have had a breakaway, but puck started the roll. Got caught up in the skates. And that's going to do it, folks. So at the end of 3, Hornets are going to fall to the Wayzata Trojans 8-2. Great first period, but then couldn't get anything going in the second or third. But great practice for the season. It's going to be fun watching these kids get better as the season goes along. All right, well, everyone enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Remember, we work tomorrow, so get your chores done, get some rest, and we'll see you for the next one.